Hey everyone, it's Mel. Come along with me as I plant my fourth green giant arborvitae in this hedge to block those windows and to create more privacy in my garden. Look how gorgeous she is. She's a bit smaller than the other ones, but look at those leaves. She's beautiful, she's healthy, and she is ready to go. Hubby already planted or already dug a hole for me and put her in the hole. And it's a pretty good fit, so I'm going to show you what I use to plant my trees to keep them healthy, give them a really good start. And yeah, let's get this girl in the ground. I already have 3 green giant arborvitaes planted in this area because it is right next to my fence, which is in front of my neighbor's windows, and opposite my cabana area where I have my hammock. So these 3 were already planted maybe now 2 years ago, and they were much smaller. Look how tall they are now. That fence is a 6-foot fence starting there, so they are at least 8 feet to the top. And this new one is not quite as tall, but she's not very far off, maybe about another foot or 2 shorter. And I'm planting her next to my hydrangea, so I have to be really careful because look at that little girl there. My little baby hydrangea. And I thought she was a goner. I thought she was not going to make it through our tough winter, but she did. Look at the growth. Okay, anyway, focus, get back on track. And I'm going to use tree tone, which is what I use when I plant my trees. And sometimes when I fertilize, if they need a little boost in the spring. And also, I'm going to give her some land and sea compost because the area where she's going to be planted is not very nutrient dense. So I want to make sure she has a really good start. She's looking healthy so far, and I want to keep her that way. Okay, she looks a bit better now. We are all done. She looks so good. She's going to catch up to the other three in just a year time because, again, they grow 3 to 4 feet a year in the first 1 to 2 years. After that, they start to thicken out a bit. So you can see the three on the left, they look a bit more fuller. They've been in the ground a lot longer, but they also have height. So the height is what you should expect in the first couple of years. Then you'll start to see them full out, get a bit more bushier, wider. These trees can get up to 12 to 18 feet wide, and believe it or not, up to 60 feet tall. So when you plant them, you want to make sure that you have ample space for them to spread out. But if you're putting them in a hedge to create privacy, you can plant them a bit closer together, not too close though. I planted these roughly 5 feet apart because I wanted to create, again, that privacy hedge. I didn't want to wait too long for them to grow in, but you really don't have to wait that long because these have been in the ground only 2 years and already they're just starting to touch. So this new one that we planted today, I expect her to be touching within the next year. Okay guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and for planting this green giant arborvitae. I'll keep you posted on the development, but let me know if you have any questions, if there's something I didn't cover in this video that you may want to know, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. Until the next time, take care.